Hello, Kathy and Bonnie. How's everybody doing tonight? Yes, Bonnie, how are you feeling? It is one warm night here in Colorado Springs. Keep trying to get my tablet to change pages, and it doesn't like it. How is everybody? Oh, I've been making a mess. Pull these things off the table and see how everyone is. Make sure everybody's coming in the room. Hopefully some notifications went out tonight. And go from there. Doing okay. Hi, Cindy. We're doing a little bit better, but it's still hanging on. I knew you said you were still having issues with it last night at Stevens. So, well, that's a bummer. Somebody's talking about me. Hi, Becky. I'm hanging in there. It's a warm day. You can tell. I'm a little flushed still. It's just, we don't have air conditioning. The only room we have is up in our bedroom because otherwise I would just, it's just too hot to even sleep. So, we sit down in the basement under a fan, or, you go somewhere else that has air conditioning. That's pretty much how it goes. Try not to turn on the stove for dinner and heat up the whole house. All right, I'm gonna try and get to, why won't it? It just keeps putting me in a loop, trying to get back and back and back on my YouTube page, and it's not cooperating with me. But so, hi everybody, I'm Becky with Vintage Viking Treasures, and this is my weekly Tuesday night live sale. I am bringing some glass, some different kind of glass tonight. Hi, Kathy. That's really hard. I know it's hard because I know it's hard not to touch your eyes because I have contacts, so I am constantly trying not to rub my eyes and all that because my contacts just pop out, and it's really super annoying. So I have a big conscious effort not to do that, so I understand. However, I've been doing that for years and years, so I can, it's like getting in that habit after COVID of if your nose itched or whatever, you're over here on your sleeve. So hi, Kristen, how are you doing tonight? 117. Yeah, I would have air conditioning for sure if that were the case here in Colorado. There's no way I could survive without that. We'd need air conditioning for sure. So, did I miss Laura? Hi, Sherry and Laura. They both snuck in there. Hello, welcome. There's Jeff. He is home and hanging out in the chat tonight. So, all the details. I ship out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. I invoice through PayPal. Hey, Geneva. Good to see you tonight. I try and invoice within 48 hours. Therefore, I ask that you try and pay within 48 hours, and then I try and get the shipping done within 48 hours. Now, that being said, I am going out of town on Saturday. So basically at this point, for this week, I will try and get my ship invoicing done tomorrow. And if it is not paid for by Friday, it cannot go out to the mail. I can't get it going. So if it's not paid for before Friday, then it will not get shipped out until after I get back from my trip, and that will be early August. I am going to be doing live sales while I am on my trip to West Virginia to the NFGS and the FAGCA conventions. However, same thing with that. Those two I will not be invoicing until I get back because I'm going to do combined invoices. And Stephen will be live with me next week while I am on the road and he's still at home before he gets going. So that's kind of the deal for where we're at for invoicing and combining shipments for the next couple weeks. If you have any questions about it, please give me a, throw it in the chat. Somebody will try and get it going and we'll go from there. So, what else? Tonight is mini glass, small glass items. First of all, I have a couple different things, different ways we could go. So the plan is to show you what I got first at an estate sale. And I have made some of these into jewelry so that they can be worn as earrings or necklaces or however you want to use them. And then I have the marble jewelry that we can bring up after that. And if there's still time, I have some other smalls that we can throw in for things that aren't too heavy that can combine in a package. So, yeah, our eyes are just so sensitive. Hi, Patrick. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. Ejected shingles. It was never in his face or his eyes, which is awesome, but that is something to get rid of as well. So I'm guessing they're just telling you it just takes time. Is that what they're telling you, Bonnie? It just takes time. You'll get there. Sooner or later, it'll be gone. But it feels like forever, I'm sure, in the meantime. And yes, we totally do. I have my friend Gail, who is legally blind, but you would never know it by how well she functions. So, hi, Scratch Master. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. Hello, Julie. Welcome, everyone. So if there's any questions along the way, please put them in the chat. I believe that Paula said she's not going to be here till a little late tonight. So I will try and put things in the chat, and or if there's anyone who would like to volunteer to help mod in the chat and want to give it a shot, that would be awesome. Oh, well, that just sounds delightful. You know, sometimes you wonder if they're just making this stuff up as they go along. Well, now you can't do this, and now you have to do that, and oh, I'm sure it's this. I mean, not that they're not telling you what you need to do, but you're like, wow, nope, I've never heard of this before. It's kind of crazy. So I just hope it is a slow, at least steady progress. I know it's slow, but hopefully just at least steady progress would be awesome. So, oh, see, I knew I was trying to turn it down. I turned it up to make sure it was all the way down. Silly. Okay, we might as well just get going here. I will, oh, Kristen's asking Geneva if she's welcome. Oh my goodness, the words are going to be fun tonight. If she's willing to help out. That's just so strange, Bonnie. I mean, most everybody. Hi, Trisha. Welcome. How are you doing? I mean, I barely hear about anything of anybody being sick anymore. Maybe it's just because of I don't know. I was gonna say younger people in my in my age group, but then I do hang out with everybody at the lodge, but it's summertime and that's an older group and they're much more susceptible to stuff. So I don't know. I don't have anybody in school anymore, so I don't hear about that, because usually you hear about it all the time about the kids in school, and oh, you get a letter saying, oh, we have pink eye outbreak. Everybody has to, be on the lookout, and I don't get any of that kind of stuff anymore. But hey, could just be the circles I am in. I we got some really healthy people in the circles I'm in Colorado. I don't know. A little bit of rub a little dirt in it and go on. So, oh, a lot of people in the sales have it. That's strange. And see, and I've been crazy busy with last weekend we did our show up in Loveland. So Friday we went up and set up. Saturday and Sunday were the show and tear down and come home late. So there's a lot of time I was out of even just regular plain old watching chats and stuff. So I just must be out of the loop. Second time since December. Oh goodness. Hi Kathy, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Are you going to try and do it? Are you going to try and mod with me tonight, Kristen? If you are, that'd be awesome if you would like to. I mean, it's all about, I do know that it's a little bit easier on a laptop versus a tablet or your phone, because for my tablet, what I have to do is I have to touch the field and I have to wait for it to pop up. And then I type it and then I have to set send and then it pops back down again. So at least on a laptop, you have your keys and everything right there and ready to go, versus the tablet where you have to wait for your screens to switch like that. So, all right, well, cool. Paula said she'd be here. She just said she'd be here a little late. So no worries. I had to kind of, she's like, are you coming tonight, yesterday or Sunday? And I'm like, well, the show isn't done at 4, but we don't know when we're done. We'll be done packing up and then we have to drive home for 3 hours. So probably not. So I missed everybody over on Paula's channel on Sunday again. Okay. Oh, that sounds good. Should we just jump in and start doing some stuff and everything? Hi, Mary Beth. Welcome. Got 28 people in the room, so how about we just start and go from there? I'm going to have lots of similar starts, and some of them are going to be choices tonight. Yeah, I don't know. It's just strange. It's kind of funny because my friend up in Denver, Barb, every time I turn around in the spring, her kid was homesick with something. I'm like, I don't know what's going around the school, but I'm like, okay. Ooh, cool. I'm sad I missed everybody over there. So, all right, well, we'll just start. We'll just start out from the very beginning. I have 2 pairs, so it'll be choice of, so are they hand blown or handmade glass strawberry earrings. They will start at $4. And if we only have 2 people in, they can choose 1 or 2, and we don't have to go. It'll just be like a quick claim. So all of this blown glass, I think that's what they still call it, because wishing well, blowing glass, what do they call it on here? It was a lady's estate. Stained glass lamps and decor is what she did. Yes, blown and sculptured glass miniatures out of Colorado. And oh, Mom popped in. Hi, Ma. How are you doing tonight? So what I did was I picked and chose several of the little bitties that I thought would make really fun things. Some of the things she had already made into some jewelry. It gave me some ideas of other things I wanted to do, and some I just picked because they were adorable. These are tiny. The earrings are barely, the strawberries themselves are barely a 1/4 inch. So that kind of gives, oh, it got blurry. Let's try that. That kind of gives you a perspective how big they are. Yes, it is very much like the lamp work. So what I don't know is if she passed away or she was put in a home or anything like that. That I don't know. But it was a whole bunch of her little blown glass pieces. And it was really fun picking and choosing what I wanted to bring to you all. So, all right. So 2 of the strawberries. It'll be the same starting price for the apples. And the apples, I have a yellow pair with the green leaves. It's a $4 choice. And I have a red pair. And they're a little bit darker. But what's kind of fun about those strawberries is they went to a white or a lighter color at the tip of them. So and these are also just about that same size. They do have a gold tone findings on these 4 pairs, the first 4 pairs. These were already made by the lady. And the other ones that I have put together have silver tone findings. Okay. Hi, Denise. Welcome. As people come in, or if there's something or if you're watching the replay or doing double time to catch up and there's something you see you're interested in, you can throw it in the chat. I'm going to take one of these out of the card so I can put this next pair on here so you can see it. These also will be a $4 start. I have 4 pairs of, I think I have 4. 1, 2, 3. No, I have 3 pairs of the horses. And they are a clear glass. And they are like this. Ooh, you can barely see them. Okay, I see you, Sherry. Okay, keeps wanting to get my face. So they have 1 foot up a little bit, but they're both the same style. All right, I see Sherry, Strawberry. These horses are a little bit bigger. They are about 1 inch tall and 1 1/4 inches with the tail. Now, oh, is it blurry or is it me? Maybe it's just my eyes. Because I've been wearing these, doing all the findings. There we go. That might help a little bit. So they are a little bit bigger. I'll hold it up just next to an apple so you can get the size comparison. They're still tiny. Okay, I'm going to pick this pair of strawberries for Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. There, perfect. Becky, are you interested in a pair of horses? I have 3 pair available. They're all the same shape. They're just a little bit different because each one of them was individually hand blown. So they are a $4 start as well. I'm going to go back and forth on the glasses tonight with I've messed up my contact vision is what I've done. I did go get my eyes checked and it hasn't changed any, but as they get tired or I've been doing stuff, I need those cheaters. Okay, so what I can't tell, Becky, is you're helping out or if you're claiming all 3 pairs. Yeah. Well, and I mean, the thing is, if I take out my contacts, I can see just fine, but I can't see far away. So I don't know if I could see, I don't think I can see enough here, like my close vision, that I could take out my contacts and do this. So you let me know, Becky, what you're doing there. Claim all 3 pairs of horses. Got it. All right. Becky, vintage, and more. 3 times 4 horse earrings. Perfect. Put them all right here. 1, 2, and 3. Now those horse earrings were part of a carousel, but the carousel part broke. So I improvised and turned them into earrings. Now, what I also have are pendants. They are singles, so I might as well do. I have a single clear horse that could be put on a necklace. I don't know. Oh, and I missed. I didn't put the. Oh, I did put it on there. See, I'm struggling, but I'm doing it. And I have a horse with a red mane that is on a jump ring. Looks like his eyes are black as well. So these singles that can be turned into a necklace or an ornament for that matter, we'll just start them at $2 each. Oh, you're okay. You're not sure if they can put prisms in them? I don't get prisms in my eye. And when my contacts are like getting old, I start to get like a blurred vision on the edge, but so. All right. Hi, Denise. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? So it looks like we have Bonnie in at 2. So be choice, the red mane or the all clear. Thank you, Kristen. You're nailing it. Good job. Broke out my clip. I don't know if it's helpful. If it's better to dangle it from there. Could almost do both of them. These are fragile. Now, that being said, one horse got broken while it was in the bag and along with the carousel. I was trying to put a couple jump rings on something and I twisted the wrong direction and popped off a piece. So, I mean, they're not like, I wouldn't say that they are indestructible, but they need to be gentle. If they hit the floor, they're probably going to break. So, all right. Oh, okay. I see, Denise. Haha, I see. All right. Bonnie is taking both the pendants. Bonnie. Oh, I want to creative gifts more. I was mixing you up. I had half somebody else's name on in front of you. 2 times 2 for the horses. Got it. Perfect. Now I do have, we'll stay on the pendants for a little while. You hanging in there? Doing all right there, Kristen? Looks like it's going pretty good. If there's nobody else that has put in a number, it can basically be claimed. You can probably, we don't have to do a full countdown, but maybe a last call or something. So these are the tiny apples. I have a dark red and a red red. They are a $2 start. They are teeny tiny. Just about a ½ inch each. You can see all those. This one has a little bit bigger leaves in a clear green. And then this ones are a little bit darker and they're a little bit smaller. Perfect, thank you. Yeah, tell everybody how you're doing with the new place, Mom. They are, let's see if I can also hold them up for perspective. So here are the apple earrings and the single pendant. They're all the same size. Oh, wow. That is somebody I just don't catch nearly as much as I used to. Don't catch Jan as much. I don't know why. It just must be the time of day or the day of the week that she is on. I don't know why. No, Mary Beth. They made fruit trees And she did these big giant trees and then dangled fruit all over them. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's not on at all. That would make more sense. That would make more sense why I'm missing her. Okay. We're going to move to the next offerings of pendants I have. And these are a hummingbird. This one is, they have a jump ring on them so they can just be strung on whatever necklace or cord you like. So they have a gold beak and the green tail and wings. And they are just, woo, come on back, just itty bitty. There are two of them. One, this has opaque wings, opaque green wings, and this one has translucent green wings. Almost looks teal to green. And this, his beak is not gold, but this one is. I had tried to do a pair of earrings, but this is one of the ones that they weren't close enough in size. I thought they looked a little bit off. And then when I was putting jump rings on them, one of them broke. So, partially because I was holding it the wrong direction with my pliers, but we do have two of the hummingbird pendants available. They are, let's see, I can hold one so you can see it. It's just tiny. From beak to tail diagonally is 1 inch. And if you're going from the bottom of the tail to the top of the wings, it's 1 1/4 inch. Okay. Kathy is in Ohio. Oh, Denise is asking. Gotcha. We have Nancy was in it too, and Bonnie was in it too. So Bonnie, you need to be 3 or higher on the choice of the hummingbirds. I think I have another, do have another one of these sticks. I think it's just the easiest way for my fingers not to be in the way, that I can hold them up for you all. It's like puppets. There we go. So, Bonnie, do you want to be in or out on a hummingbird choice? Mom, I think Mom mostly plays canasta, which is a kind of, well, she plays hand and foot. All right, Bonnie is out. So, Nancy, you get the choice. Do you want we'll call him teal and we'll call him green, or both? Kristen's counting us down. Yes, I grew up playing canasta, but hand and foot is a whole nother game. So Nancy, let's see. So to Nancy, Smith. That's why. So simple. Both. You want the carnival one. I don't know what. There isn't exactly a carnival one. This one has the gold beak with the green, and this one has the teal wings with a clear beak. I guess he's a little shiny, but I guess you're gonna have to tell me which one you were thinking looked like that. And thank you. Gold with green. Perfect. Gold with green. And then the teal to Bonnie. Got it. Thank you. That was sweet. There we go. Right. All right. So let's see. We've done the fruit. Let's go a little different direction with pendants. I suppose you could use them for ornaments too, for that matter, if you wanted to. These are going to be a $4 start, please, Kristen. They are little teapots. I'm going to give you a choice of two. I think I can do it. There we go. So we have the cobalt with white and a yellow swirl. And then we have the cobalt with white with like a floral kind of design. They have a opening at the top. This whole bead is pretty kind of cool. Pretty kind of cool. Wow. It's a screw-on bead where the end screws off and then it holds the bead onto the oh, now I'm not gonna be able to find it back. Oh, let's get those glasses back there. Thank you, Nancy. Here it is. Ooh-wee. That was something to find that one. So that you could put a jump ring on it and use it as a necklace pendant, or you could use it as a ornament, I suppose, or any sort of little decorative thing. I love using stuff like this, like dangling from my rearview mirror. I have a lot of hearts like that. And they are both a $4 start. I thought it was pretty clever. She was able to get a design with the spout and a handle and have it actually turn out to look like a teapot at this size, because they are just little. The teapots themselves are just over an inch. This one is just an inch, and the blue and white one is just over an inch. There's those two. And then the next choice, they are also both teapots. One is black with a yellow flower, and then the other one is red with white swirls. But whatever the kind of glass she was using, the yellow and the red both fluoresce under black light. The red looks like those orange to bright yellow, and the yellow, it's a pale yellow flower, but it almost looks orange under the black lights. These are also a $4 start. They are just about a $1, a 1-inch bead that is on the screw-on finding. So it starts here, the rod goes through, and then this bottom bead screws on and holds it in place. It's got a lot of detail on it. Swirl it all together. And this one is more like a flower. She didn't have any that were close enough that I thought I could make earrings out of, but I did pick the colors that I thought were pretty fun. Anamora, welcome. Thank you. We have you in at 4. And all right, we're going to put teapot bead or pendant. And if anyone else is interested, needs to be 5 or higher. Otherwise, we can call that for Anna. Anna, do I have your information? Because my brain has been all over the place, just remind me if you've sent it to me before, please. And then we'll need to know whether you want the black or the red, or the choice, or both. You haven't. Okay. Wonderful. If you could just send it here to vintagevikingtreasures@gmail.com, I'd appreciate it so much. Last call. I thought the beautiful table settings people would really find these little teapots cute. They would be cute as a charm on a napkin holder or something like that as well. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Anna. Just send me your info. All I need is your I need your YouTube name, your email address for PayPal, and your zip code. If you want to put in your whole address, that works well. All right, both times 2. Thank you so much. And the last choice I have on the teapot is another red one with like a feathered swirl look to it. This one did not have the bead through it with the screw-on thing. I have put it on a wire, so you can put a jump ring there, and I have a bead at the bottom so that it holds it through as so. Perfect, thank you. It also, the red, it's really hard to see that tonight. The red fluoresces that cadmium orange color. You can see it right on the corner of the handle there. So it's mostly on the spout and the handle, and a little bit on some of the stripes here as well. This one is 1.25 inches. So I kept it as a separate choice just because it has a different finding on it versus how these ones had the bead with the screw-on base. Ooh-wee. It's gonna be warm around here tonight. All the lights on and everything. Goodness sakes. So that is the last choice of the teapots. Right, where am I gonna go next? Let's go. This lady also made marbles. Some of the lamp work that she did. This is a marble, like probably a little bit bigger than a shooter size marble. Purples, greens, yellow, all on the white. This one is about just a little over 1 inch. And I would like to start it at $10. Oh, we just don't want to focus tonight. Hey, Carol, how are you doing tonight? Now, again, the yellow that she was using fluoresces, you can see it there, gives that yellow orangey glow. These are this is a marble again. So the yellow there, the yellow on the floral. And some of it is just, the circles seem to be a little bit brighter than where the floral yellow is. But it does, wonderful. It does fluoresce. I don't know how they got, I mean, I think it takes a lot of practice to get these round, which amazes me. And it is just about so big. I don't know if it's something I would want to have on a keychain. I know I have put other ones on a keychain, but those were mass-produced marbles, not an individual artwork piece marble. But it's a good size, that's for sure. And at the, where are we at? Moon Marble Factory, where they were making marbles. I mean, I know this isn't as an intricate design or anything, but I think those start at like $25 to $30 for the handmade marbles. But I don't know, it might be kind of heavy. It does a little bit. So the yellow right there, you can see how it glows that a little bit orangey color. And there's the yellow rim again right here. And it barely shows up on the flower, what I'm calling the flower, but it on the yellow rings that are on here are where you can see that fluoresce a little bit more. But mom's in a 10, large marble. Let's have mom in at 10. I'm going to start, add little bags out so I didn't get things mixed up. And we'll put it in there. All right, we can count it down for mom if there's nobody else interested. Well, nobody else has tried to claim it. And then I'm going to bag up a couple of these quick while she's counting us down. Thank you, Kristen, again. This one here. I need to do this right away next time, so I keep everybody straight, all the littles. Perfect. All right, thanks, Ma. So let's see. I have a pair of earrings that she did. These are on the wires that like hook on to themselves. They could be transferred to the other wires, the just the fish hooks. It probably would be a better way to go. But hi, Yvonne. Good to see you tonight. Let's see. This will be a $4 start. They are just little twists of clear with a pale pink in the middle of them. They're very lightweight. 1.25 inches from the tip to that loop. And that loop is made out of glass at the top. Right there. They're very, very pale pink. I can see it right here in the middle. But the clear is definitely the predominant look of these twists. Oh, goodness, excuse me. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Wow, 40 people in the room. That's awesome. I appreciate everybody being here. We were able to watch over with Stephen last night as he had he's like his third whole live by himself, so that's pretty cool. I know, it's terrible. I have been yawning. But I've been yawning since this weekend, so that's just how it is. Loveland was good. It was a busy show. It was busy, but it wasn't like super duper like, ooh, that was the best show we've ever had. So it was good. Got to hang out with some of our friends. It's a lot of work though, because you got to set up and tear down and everything in between. I'll put this pair on this card so you can see them. Maybe I should put all three. So I have a choice coming up again. Let's see, this would be an easy way to do that. And since they're tiny, I'm going to put them on a card so that you can see the choice easily. They're going to be post earrings. I have 3 sets, and they're each a little bit different on the colorway. They're super cute. Hi, Mary. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Try and get them organized. I had them ready to go, but I didn't think about how I was going to hold them until just now. Oh, well, and then I put them on the wrong thing, obviously. We'll give Kristen time to type it in. So it's going to be choice post earrings, and they are mini turtles. Okay. 3 choices. So this pair, and then this pair. The top ones have a little bit more, the darker green in the middle. This pair at the bottom is a little bit smaller, and then the pair in the middle, they're the same colorway, but this is a little bit bigger than this one. And these are just under a 1/4 inch, excuse me, 1/2 inch from their foot to their head. They are just about a 1/2 inch. So they're just that little, like a stud size. That's what I like to wear. Thank you, Mary Beth. I love these. I thought these were the best. This is probably what the most that I picked of a certain kind, because I absolutely love the little turtles. Well, did you guys did they go to American Classic recently too, Yvonne? I saw them up at the show up in Loveland, so. Oh, someday. Got it. Perfect. Hi, Melinda. Thank you. So we had Sherry in at 4, Melinda's in at 6. It'll be choice pair. So it'll be top, middle, or bottom pair across. Sherry, do you want to be in or out? Let us know. I'll put mini, turtle, post earrings. Sherry said 7. Melinda, in or out? I probably didn't say that at the beginning. When I do my offer ups, I make sure that everybody has a chance to say whether they're in or out. I don't do a just in case, and I don't do a countdown. I just wait until everyone is out and have had a chance to answer the previous offer. Melinda says 8. Sherry says 9. Thank you, ladies. These are the only 3 that I have in this size, but I do have other turtles tonight. Melinda says 12. I like the colors with the teal and the turquoise and the lime green. Sherry is out. Thank you. Melinda, and count her down at 12. And be thinking of your choice, whether you'd like the top, the middle, or the bottom pair, or any combination of the 3. Yep, we're sold to Melinda. And then Sherry, if there are any available after Melinda chooses, you are my backup, my next person in line. What would you like? She's taken all 3. Wow, thank you, Melinda. I'm just going to leave those right on that card. Wonderful, thank you. Okay, since those guys were super popular, I'm going to go with these 3 next as a choice pendant. Oh, that won't go on there. I have choice pendants of the turtles. I do need to start these at $4 each. Have them on a safety pin so they're not going to fall off. So they are a little bit bigger, and they have the bail on the back, right by their chin. Depending on how their neck was oriented, the bail kind of had to go a little bit to one side or the other. And I have 3 choices for pendants. The smaller 2 are 1 inch, and the larger one is just about 1.25 inches. So he is more all green with some black and white spots. He has the teal feet and spots, and he has the turquoise spots. Show their little, see if I can show their faces. You can see their little eyes. It's a little bit hard to hold them all at once and show all the details, but there we go. You can see their eyes that way. They are ready to go on a chain. Mary is out. Thank you. We have Sherry at 8. For those are 2. Turtle pendant. And we can count it down. Thank you. Mary, oh, Becky. Got it. Look at Kristen go. She's got this tonight. Be thinking of your choice, please. So we'll have this guy will be turquoise, this one will be teal, and this one will be black. We'll go by their spots. Be thinking of which one you would like as a pendant. Miss Sherry, let me throw my pencil on the floor. I'll just get a new one. That's easier. What would you like, Sherry? Over the lag. Have you at 8 with your choice? Now pull them off of here. She's going with the teal. So you're taking 2. The teal, I'm going to show it to make sure. The teal and the black dots. So then who would be the backup? These guys together. See who was last in. Mary was last in at 7. Mary, are you interested in this guy with the aqua spots? Mary, is it Grubbs? G-R-U-B-S. Get the bag going while we wait for her response. Mary passes. Okay, thank you, Mary. And then Becky? You were in at the beginning. Are you interested in this guy with the aqua spots? If not, yes. Becky says yes. All right. Thank you, Becky. Perfect. Okay. I have one last turtle choice for the evening. See if we can get them to go on here. This is a set. I have earrings, a pendant. So it, like I'm saying, it's like there's a third thing. There's 3 pieces, 2 earrings and a pendant, making this a set. Let's get it up here. Now the earrings I have embellished with, oh, they want to turn the other direction on me. There we go. There's the turtles at the bottom. And one turtle is up and one turtle is down because that is the best way that they fit on their little, might have to turn those around just to make sure they're the right direction on the jump rings. Looks like they want to be the other direction. But this set will start at, let's see, we have 5 and 5. This should start at $10. All the aquas, all the greens. Yep, looks like I mean to turn the jump rings. Just switch them on the, we'll make it look like they're on the right way. Like so. And the pendant is just a little bit, his pendant is straight up here between his one flipper and his head. So is Paula here? Hi, Paula. She made it. Now these dangle, and the length of them is 3 inches. So here's how long. They are wiggly little turtles. But I had one pair of earrings that have this lampwork beads started, and I thought they just really coordinated nicely with those. And that's why I went ahead and made the whole set of all of them together. Paula, Kristen is helping out with the modding tonight. She's been doing a really good job. So here's what the turtle looks like at the bottom. And the pendant guy. Oops, slipped right off. Okay. Somebody wants to see that again, I will bring it back up. Otherwise, it's going in the little box. That's up to you two. If Paula is ready to raring to go, we can do that. Yeah, she's just on it. She's been doing great. I'm going to organize a smidge so I can rearrange a little bit. So we can bring up the next set of items. Move over what didn't sell. And oh, here's another pendant that I didn't show yet. He will be a $3 start. He is the only one I have. He's an inch tall. He has a little bitty dinosaur, the long neck, Vegetasaurus, with a tail curled around his body there. Thank you, Kristen. I so appreciate all your help. So he has a $3 start pendant. He has a green color. Is he? He's green with a little bit of a, I think I see what she was saying earlier. He kind of has a little bit of an iridized look to a finish to him. Oofda. I turned the stick. There you go. There you can see the tail curled around his side and his long neck. I just thought he was adorable. About that big. We have Sherry in at 3. We have the dino pendant. Right? Vegetasaurus is the easiest one. Brontosaurus, okay. I haven't watched Jurassic Park in a long time. and that's the one thing I do remember. It's like, that's a Vegisaurus. So we can count it down and claim it for Sherry. That's awesome. Thank you. It is. It's just so, it's so little. It's amazing. I'm very, very tempted to learn how to do some of this lamp work. I just have to be home long enough to manage to go and learn how. Okay, we got it. Okay, those ones have been offered. Those have been offered. Whoa! And there's a marble rolling all over the place. Cool, thank you, Sherry. All right, next up I have these little bird pendants. These could be added to a necklace. They could be added to it. I don't know if you want to add them to a keychain. I'm not quite sure how durable they are. A little ornament, a little dangle something. I'm not sure. This one is a bluebird. He starts at $3. Yeah. Nothing on him that I know of at the point. You're welcome, Kristen. Thank you. You got fast fingers. You did a great job. Yeah, I know. That's why I was thinking maybe in the winter it'd be a great time for it instead of in the summertime. That's for sure. And these little birds are an inch long and about a half-inch tall. And then I have added the spacer at the bottom for the wire to hold on to, and then the beads above it so that there's room to make that little loop so it could be dangled from something else. So we have Anna in at 3. Thank you, Anna. Go Bluebird. R-A. Make sure I'm spelling it right. Paula's counting us down. Thank you, Paula. I have 4 bird beads total. I had that blue one, and I have the choice of, I gotta get it right in my fingers here. These 2 robins, they'll start at $3 each. I don't know what's easier. Trying to hold it or dangling it from something, because then it just wiggles. So 2 robins. This guy is a little bit fuller. He has like more of a full marble body. And this one is just a little bit shorter. Now, let's see. Let's put the short one in my hand. So I need to get the flashlight up here, because the beaks on these guys is that yellow glass. See if we can get it so you can see. They fluoresce that bright yellow color. Oh, it's just, I guess it doesn't look like it's changed too much on my screen, but the beaks, just the tiny little beaks on these robins. Does it want to turn the right direction? There, you can see kind of lit up right there. Hey, Semi, how are you doing? Long time no see. Welcome. So those are lampwork birds. They look like robins to me. Oh, and now he's upside down. Choice. This guy's rounder, and this one's a little bit shorter. Sherry's in at 3. I don't know if it's me or if it's just still hot. I think it's probably just still hot. All right, Sherry. I'm going to put robin, bead, pendant, and you're at 3. We can count it down. And Sherry, tell me whether you want the tall or the short one or both. I keep wanting to twist the other direction. All right, we are sold to Sherry. Oh, wow, that one took for a while for that. That's so crazy. StreamYard was faster that time. Both. Thank you, Sherry. It is stuck on my tablet. All I see is last call. There we go. That was silly. No wonder Stephen was having problems with some people weren't able. They said they were trying to comment and they couldn't last night. But I think it was because they were they didn't have an account, like they didn't have a username. So you gotta have a username to comment on these sales, I believe. All right, last up is the cardinal bead. The red bird wants to stay this way. He is, again, starting at $3, 1 inch by 1/2 inch tall. And because it is that red glass color, it is the cadmium orangey yellow fluoresce on that bead. It seems to be like where it kind of stretches out, like on the tail where they've stretched it, and on the wings where they've attached it and stretched it. So Oh, they've been having other errors too? Huh. Well, they were new to YouTube altogether, so we were trying to figure out what could have been the issue. And like I said, I haven't been in all the chats over the weekend, so I don't know what all the quirks are lately. There we go. He would be cute just as a dangly from a really fancy, like a fancy brooch or something as well. Got Sherry at 5 and Becky is passing. All right, thank you. So we're gonna say Redbird bead. Pendant. We are at 5 for Sherry. Wait, well, Becky's out, but Semi, are you in or out? You were in at 4. Sherry was in at 5. Becky's passing. Huh, interesting. The chats. So are people just not getting all of the comments, or what's been the issue that they've been having? Usually Facebook's the one who has those kind of quirks and errors. Somebody, do you want to be in or out on this little pendant red bird? So we have Sherry at 5. So let me know. Thank you. Oh, that's strange. Huh. You just got a no? Okay, got it. So Semi's out. So we have Sherry in at 5 and we can count it down. I don't think I've ever experienced an error trying to comment myself. Oh, you did. You just got an error notice. You just got a notice this time? Huh. Because like on Facebook, at least if you like log in and log out, or you swipe and update the chat, at least sometimes it can come back up again. I don't know. Bids disappear. Oh my goodness. That's not cool. Ooh, that could be bad news for YouTube. You couldn't comment and the show's host couldn't comment. The mod couldn't comment. Wow. They're having all kinds of crazy ones. Huh. Interesting. That could be because I know like sometimes on Facebook it would be where you'd need to like just keep commenting until somebody acknowledged liked your comment and then everybody could see it. I don't know. All right. Well, thank you, Sherry. So this next one, I have 2 pendants that are in these spiral cages. They are handmade marbles. I'll pop them out and show you what the marble looks like. Maybe. There we go. And these will start at $7. So this is the marble, and this is what the cage looks like. So then it just hangs on a necklace. So it's got a yellow swirl with some red and some itty bitty red flowers on it. It does light up. The yellow reacts to the UV light. You can see there on the swirls. Just for grins and giggles. Oh, okay. And then the other one, the other choice is blue and white. Come on now. Put them in there so they wouldn't roll around. Yeah. Well, they're not going to fall out. That's for sure. Here is the blue one. They are about 3/4 of an inch in terms of the size of the marble. This is a choice, Paula. Yes, choice pendant. because they don't match. They're different. We have the light blue with the red. Was it blue? Yeah, light blue with the yellow. Or we have the blue and white. Oh, that seemed to show up better. My hand did it the other direction because it covered the whole camera. That's why. The cages make the whole pendant just about an inch tall. Stretch that one just a smidge. I'm gonna have to bend it back. I see Sherry at 7. I'll just squish this one back because there we go. Perfect. I'll put them back on this so you can see them. The cages themselves kind of mask the colors, but when they're up close or when you're closer to them, you can for sure see the colors. It has a lot of reflection for me right now under the lights with the silver. So we have Sherry, and we're counting it down at 7. Marble. And you can tell me which one you would like then, Sherry. Blue and white, or floral, or both. Oh, she's taking ×2. All right, thank you, Sherry. Let's see. And then this is one that the lady had put together. It's a much smaller cage so that the marble is just has like one wire or so around it. It's not going to come out even if you're stretching it. That yellow barely fluoresces, just a couple little itty bitty spots. And it is on a quite, just a generic gold tone chain. This will be a $5 start. This one is just a little bit smaller. It's about a 1/2 inch marble. For size comparison, this is the size of the two we just did, and this is about 1/2 inch size right here. Well, hi there. I know I've seen you in other chats. Unfortunately, that name could get you in trouble when you jump in a new chat, couldn't it? We'll just call you Jack. That works pretty well. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. Well, no worries. Give us a thumbs up, hang out, have fun in the chat. Thanks for coming. So this is black with a yellow floral in the marble. And I'm assuming that she made these marbles as well, because they are not looking like mass produced. So we have Sherry again at 5. Thank you, Sherry. I'm going to pull out some more sticky notes here quick. I know I've seen you in other chats, so I know you exist out there. Wonderful. Thank you so much. We're counting this down for Sherry. There's no choice, so we're going to put small necklace. And there we go. Thank you, Sherry. All right. I have one last, oh, actually I have 2, and then we'll get to the mushrooms that I pulled from this lady's collection. They are so fun. Okay. I have ladybug stud post earrings. Those can start at $3. They are just a little bit smaller than the turtles because all they have is their little head, and they don't have feet or tails. They are just teeny tiny. Uh-oh. Well, see, you came just in time. I bet you it has. I bet you it has. These are a little bit over, I mean, technically, I think they are 6, what would that be? 3/5 No, what is that? That's a half inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 3/8. 3/8 of an inch across from their little head. Oh, cool. Those are the little ladybugs. I mean, they're tiny. They're about my size. I'd love to wear some that size. Oh, Paula was in at 3. And Sherry went up to 4. We'll say ladybug post earrings. I thought about trying to find more of these, but they were so hard because they weren't the same size. So there was too much variation. I couldn't find any more pairs. So thank you. This is where I pull from and where I put the stuff I like to keep occasionally, but I try and pull from it. It's a little bit messy tonight though. Out to Sherry. Okay. We're at 4. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Sherry. Glad I got all these little bags. As I've been cleaning through stuff and going through everything, I found like 8 packages of little bags like this. I was like, well, I certainly don't need to buy any more at the craft store for bagging anything up. Okay, this is the last marble that I have to offer tonight. That is a handmade marble. The yellow fluoresces. Well, only on like one flower really bright. This flower on the front fluoresces the brightest. It goes to that orange, kind of cadmium orange yellow color. The rest of them, I don't know if it's just the way the color mixes with the glass as it melts. And it is, I don't have a cage that this one would fit in, so I was just offering it as a marble. It is, let's see, we've got to do some more of those. 7/8 of an inch across. It is not, it's more than 3/4, yeah, 7/8. More than 3/4, less than an inch. That's really cute, kind of like a Black-Eyed Susan pattern. Similar colorway to the other one, just a little bit smaller. And I will set that in there. This one I don't have anything for. I've done all that. Okay, we're going to start with the small mushroom. I'm going to do a little organizing right here. They came in a couple different sizes. They're not, I mean, they're handmade, so they're not identical by size. They're just kind of the same size. So I'm going to try and sort them by size. This is the only one I have. Oh, the start on the marble, sorry, that was 8. I apologize, Paula. I thought I said it. The marble was 8. This is the only one I have of this mushroom pendant. Its loop is made out of the glass, and it is on one of those common silver tone chains. It is clear with black, like black dots, I believe. Yeah, black dots. There we go. It is right at an inch tall, and it will be a $5 start. It's about a ½ inch across, I think. Yep. Ooh, we're getting good at guessing these, Miss Paula. 1 inch by 1 inch tall by a ½ inch across. $5 start, comes on this chain. Ooh-wee. Hate that it wiggles everywhere for you, but it's a very clear crystal glass. And then those little black dots. I just think it is adorable. I looked and looked and looked and could only find one of these. So, all right, mushroom necklace. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to break out a fan all of a sudden. I happen to know where one is. Ooh-wee. It must just not be cooling down as fast as I'd like it to around here. And all the electronics being on don't help that I'm sitting next to. So I have Paul at 5. Hey, Helen. Long time no see. How are you? I keep seeing your videos pop up, going and checking you out. But I haven't chatted or with you in a long time. So we can count that down for Paula. Thank you, Anna, for jumping in on that one. Okay, open up. Put it in a little bag. Hopefully this will help me make less mistakes. I mixed up a book week before last, and that was a bummer. Actually, the end of June. So, all right, just throw Sold to Paula in there. Everybody say hi to Miss Helen. It's gonna be late. Well, it's late for Paula too, but wow, it's 11:22 for you guys over there. That's crazy. Okay, I'm going to do a choice of mushrooms. Now, I'm going to call these small. They are approximately 1 inch by 1/2 inch also. Recuperating from thrifting, yeah. Here, I'll throw it in there. And I'll give you a choice. The small ones I can start at, I'm going to start them at $5 because they are adorable. They're stinking adorable. This one has a clear stem with an aqua swirl. They will be choice. I was trying to figure out a way to make these into a necklace, and I couldn't find anything at the store. I might be able to find something in a wholesale catalog or something that could fit on the top of this to make it a pendant, but I couldn't find anything in the last week. This one is clear with the hot pink, the pale pink in it. This one is clear with cobalt and a little bit of red in there, kind of a red, white, and blue look to it. I see Becky at 5, thank you. I have to take some time to go watch her videos. And this one is white with the red at the reddish orange at the top and the blue around the edge. Now, this does fluoresce, that orange red color does fluoresce right there on the top of the mushroom. Imagine that, a mushroom that glows. You guys have so many more thrift stores to go to up in the east. I'm looking forward to doing a little bit of shopping while on our trip. We'll see how many I get to. I tried doing some wiring, but they're too top heavy and it would have had to come over the edge and it just looked awkward. But if I have any left after tonight, I will see if I can find some other finding to make them into a necklace. All right, last call on the small mushrooms. With a choice, $5 each. We are sold to Becky. You have your 4 choices. What would you like? The teal one and the white one. Okay, so I'm going to say this one. These are a little more durable, unlike the other stuff that has just a little. The white one and this one. I'm assuming those are the right ones. It's so hard to hold on to these littles. Kathy, Mom is not taking this trip with me because she is closing on the house on Thursday. So she is going to get that done and done. And then I guess we'll find out after that if she'll go traveling or not later on. So, okay, these are going to be called the medium size because they are about 1.25 inches tall, give or take, and about 3/4 of an inch or so, excuse me, wide. And they will start at $6. Now I have, let's do a couple groups so we don't have too many choices. We'll do, well, that could go in one group. All right, we'll do 5 and 5. I have 2 that are black and white. These would be fun in just a little assemblage, or in if you had like a little fairy garden or a succulent plant. I have the blue stem, white cap with yellow and blue. And oh, can you see that one glow? That one's glowing like crazy. Everywhere that yellow is in that conglomerate, or how they mixed it, it's really glowing. Red and clear. Pale purple and white. It's a white and purple spots up there. She moved into a 2-bedroom condo. And this one kind of has rainbowish dots with a dark green stem. Yep, so her house, actually purple. Wow, that's purple. I can see. I don't know why it looked green. Oh, and the top, that yellow, and that little cadmium swirl under the cap, all lights up. Oh, and so does this red one. This red one does too. The red and clear. Yep. So she's closing on the big house, making it permanent where I grew up. So we have Sherry in at 6. And I have 4 different color choices, including 2 in the black and white for this round of the mediums. So Sherry, we can count it down for you. Medium mushrooms. Oh, you thought she went the other way? Yeah. Nope. We downsized her. Downsized her big time. I love the swirl on the bottom of this. See how that lights up? That one's really pretty. All right, so we're sold, and she's taking the multicolor, the purple, and the red. Thank you, Sherry. 3 times 6. Perfect. If anyone else is interested in that group, I have a black and white, and I have 2 black and whites, and the blue with the yellow with the white cap. It does. It does look like Christmas candy. Okay, same size, $6 start. I have the white stem with a purple and blue cap. I have an orange stem with that orange, green, yellow, blue spots. Again, that should, yep, the yellow and the red both light up, or the orange, including the stem. I have the clear with green. I have a white with, I don't know if it's kind of a black. Maybe it's an orange. That orange does fluoresce into the yellows. And I have a really dark one. It looks like blackish with the orange swirl, and that orange swirl fluoresces. Oh, that orange swirl goes all the way around the edge. Becky at 6. Kathy, no, this time Jeff's still working, and I'm going with a couple other gals from the Glass Club. And I think that's for this group, right, Becky? Yep, this group. Okay. Becky's for this group. Mary says 7. Sherry says 8. Try and just hold them up again. They're just little. I love them. I got all the little mushrooms I could find. Super cute. Mary's at 9. We'll have a sip for the lag. Sherry is out. Thank you. And Mary, Sherry's out. Mary, Sherry, Becky. Becky's out. Okay. So this medium mushroom, we are at 9 for Mary. And be thinking of your choice, please. And Paul is counting us down. We are sold. I'm showing them in all different orders. Sorry, they got all mixed up in my hand. So she wants the black one and the orange one. So I'm going to say this black one. And this one with the orange and black? Or was it this one that had the multicolors? I was thinking it was this one. Let me know there, Mary. Thank you. We'll figure out who the last one. Like, which one did I hold up? This one? I won't give you a choice. You give me a yes or a no because I messed it up. No. Got it. This one with the orange stem and the multicolored. Got you. Thank you, Mary. So who was our backup on that? Let's see. Looks like Sherry was our backup. Sherry, I have the clear with green, the purple, blue, and white, and the white with orange and black available. Thank you, Mary. Mary, have you sent me your information? I can't, I'm thinking yes, but good. Okay. Got the right mushroom at least. There we go. Sherry passes. Awesome. And then I guess Becky would be the other one that was in. You will send it. Perfect. Thank you, Mary. Becky, did you want any of this group choice? Idaho things. Huh. I don't see that a lot over here in Colorado. I'm gonna get a couple bags while we wait for Becky to let me know if she wants a choice from that round. Oh, got a whole mix of strange bags in here. The purple and the blue with white. This one. I got you. Mushroom. That was Becky. Thank you, Becky. Okay. And just so everybody knows, the last that I have of the medium mushrooms, that would be $6. If anyone wants to quick claim, I have the black and the white, 2 of those. Blue stem, white cap with blue and orange. White stem, white cap with black and orange. And the clear with green. The other blue and orange. This one. Is that instead of this purple one? Or both? The first blue stem. Gotcha. Just one. Okay. Blue stem, blue, white, orange. And that's the only one. Not multiples. Got it. And the purple. Communication. All the words. Thank you, Becky. 3. Oh, shoot. What am I missing then? Okay, I have the blue stem and I have the lavender one. One from the last group. You had 3 from the first group. We're not even talking about those. Did you want this one too? 2 from this patch. Okay. I'm going to hold up the bag again. Make sure we are all on the same page. Those 3. Got it. There was too many ands and ands and ands that I wasn't reading it all correctly. Got it. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, I have choice of large mushrooms. These are almost 1.5 inches. They're still kind of 1.25 inches, but the caps are bigger. Up to 1.5 inches and 1 inch in size. These will start at, so those ones started at 6. These will start at 8. This one's blue and white. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it so much. There's the blue and white. And look at what she did here. She had little dots underneath. Super cute. I know. I was trying to be more specific the second time around. The blue with the yellow swirl. The red with the white swirl. And the purple with white. Now, I'm going to say, here is how that blue and yellow swirl fluoresces under black light. That one would be really cool if you had a growing space with a black light in it. And then the red, like the top, lights up and a little bit on the stem. You can kind of see it there on the side, but not the whole thing. They're little handmade mushrooms. They're glass. I got them at an estate sale. The lady was a blown glass artist and stained glass artist. And these are the mushrooms that I got from the sale, Patsy. I see Sherry at 8. Those are the 4 choices this round. And the large mushroom. And we are currently at 8, and we can count it down. So blue and white, lilac and white. They'd be great for those little fairy gardens with the itty bitty plants. Our local nursery has them. And then the red, and then the blue and yellow swirl. Last call. Let me know what you would like, please, Sherry. I'll get a bag ready. There it goes. Everything came through at once. Sherry, you are up. We are sold to you. These do not stand on their own because they have a rounded end to them. I was told everybody I was trying to figure out a way to put a finding on the top so I could make it like a necklace pendant. But they're great for like the miniature trays and or in a plant or a assemblage or whatever. So she's taken all 4 times 4. Thank you, Sherry. That was easier. Perfect. Clear communication. We got this. All right. The last item I have for this estate is I have these, we can call them extra large. They are all clear mushrooms. Now these do stand on their own. This one needs a little bit of like a felt foot on it to make it stand really nice and flat. These will start at $12. I think these are super cool. This is almost 2 inches tall. This is the choice. I was trying to, Mary Beth, and I couldn't get it to wrap us how I thought it should look. So I thought I'd go on to the next choice, which is trying to find a finding to go on top. The next choice has the loop, so you could hang it as an ornament. And then this is that shape. It is 2.5 inches tall. And it stands flat. These are so clear, it's amazing. Thank you, Sherry. And then the third choice is also 2.5 inches tall, and it's just a little bit different shape. It's a little bit bigger on the cap. So let's see. 1, 2, and 3 choices. The first one stands but needs a little bit of a felt foot, so make sure it doesn't wobble. And then the second 2 have the glass hook for hanging them as an ornament or an embellishment of some sort. Yeah, that's true too. I just wanted to do this estate before I left on my trip, and I looked and found what I could find and did what I could do. And that one didn't come when I was had in my head, just I couldn't find it at the store. So, all right, we're going with extra large clear mushroom. We're counting it down, and we are with Mary at 15. And what is your choice, please? I have the standing. We'll say small with loop, and the large with loop. That's the one she wants. Large top with loop. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Mary. Spell your name right. We got it. Now, for Sherry and behind Sherry, do you want a choice of either of these two? The with or without the loop? Excuse me. I love how clear the glass is. I looked for more of these too, and I didn't find any more. The loop. Perfect. Thank you, Sherry. Loop. Okay, got it. Few mushrooms for next time around, and I think we have shown everything now from that estate sale. I'm just going to put them in here so nobody rolls away. And bag, we're good. Okay. All right. Yeah, I love them. They're really pretty. I like I say, I like the mushrooms, and it was so clear. I wish I had found more of them, but I looked for about an hour through all of it, so I got what I could find. Sure, Cindy, I can do that. Cindy B. I'm gonna call it the extra large mushroom. Clear. You got it. Perfect. Are you still up for a little bit, Miss Paula? You doing okay? I found my marble stuff when I was looking for my show inventory. And I know I haven't showed these to you guys, so I thought since we're kind of on the same wavelength of the marbles are glass, they are an art form in and of themselves. So I thought I would bring them to you guys as well for a little bit. Okay, sounds good. Let me make sure I can reorganize everybody here. Make sure I have the right pieces because it looks like they fell out of their cards in the bag. That's not it. Okay. This is what I had them at the show. UV reactive marble earrings, $15 each. I'll start them at 12 here for you guys. And we'll do two choices. So I have 2 pairs of the yellow crackle marbles. And I have 1 pair of, it's kind of a light orange crackle marble. We're going to get mixing our words. The orange glows that bright orange color. Oh, that works much better. And then the yellows are that, it has that light bit of pink to it, but it still glows yellow. These are vintage marbles that I have put in findings. So we have a way to wear the stuff we love. They're just about a 1/2 inch marble. And they are a $12 choice. So I have 2 pairs of the yellow crackle and 1 of the orange. It would be a $12 choice. Oh, we have Carolyn at 12. That really helped getting it really nice and close. I need to remember that for showing the colorway. Yeah. And we have Sherry at 13. Carol's at 15. But UV marble earrings. Sherry's at 16. And these are the only ones that I have of this colorway. So I was trying to make sure I had the right colors together. Yeah, these are the only ones I have right now. Carol says 17. Mary is out. Thank you, Mary. Sherry, if you let us know which way you'd like to be. I'm gonna try and hold them so that, there we go. Got it. And Sherry is out. Awesome. So we are in with Carol at 17. Glowy girl. Paula's counting us down. And let us know what your choice is as soon as you see that sold. Now I believe that these two are the same. This card is just smaller, so it makes them look a little bit different. And then these are the same size, they're just the different colors. So, all right, Miss Carol, what would you like? orange, yellow, or what combination? She's taken the orange, please. Perfect. Thank you. Now, who is next? Put that right there. Got it. Perfect. Backup was Sherry. Sherry, are you interested in either of the yellow crackle marble earrings? And then Mary was my other one. Sherry, you would like a yellow pair? One pair, perfect. Mary, are you interested in one pair of the yellow crackle marble UV earrings? So I got Sherry written down. Yep, thank you, Sherry. And Mary, cool. Mary passes, all right. Thank you. So the second group of choice is there also, I have 3 pairs of these gray. They're just a little bit different. All right, I'm going to do this. There's 1 pair of the gray, 2 pair of this that's a little bit darker gray, and then, these are starting at 12 also, please, Paula, and these fell off the card. And these are a smaller, for easy, what do we call this? Like, it's not bittersweet because it's not orange enough, but it's a red colorway. And I'm going to show you how they react. So these darker ones that are like a dark blue to a gray, and they glow orange. And then this lighter gray is that yellowy green color. Why did I say orange? Good grief. That is not orange, that is green. They're on an orange card. And then the last pair, these are a little bit smaller marble. They're a 1/2 inch, and the other ones are a little bit bigger. These red to orange. Oh, they are not fluorescing at all. Wonder if they got in the wrong bag. Did I have another bag? Nope. I thought they would fluoresce, but they do not. There's not. It's not reacting, so I had them in the wrong pile, apparently. So there's 2 that are this like a midnight bluey teal color and gray. And then this pair that is more of the gray. And they all fluoresce in that green tone. Kind of like the uranium looking green. Maraschino cherries. And I am offering this one, but it does not fluoresce under the UV lights. So UV marble. And we have Sherry at 14. Mary was at 13. Mary would, oh man, my chat is backed up tonight. Sherry was 16, Mary 17. Thank you. The one on my tablet is way behind. Usually I see it faster than StreamYard. Sherry says 18. Kind of like a dark midnighty blue with gray. And this is more gray than blue, but it's the similar colorway. These are just more of the blue tones, and this one's more of the gray tones. All right, we have Sherry in at 18, and we're counting it down. are sold. She wants the orange red ones. Okay, thank you, Sherry. And Mary, are you interested in either of the blue with the gray or the gray with a little bit of the blue? And they all fluoresce in the greens. Thank you, Sherry. The gray, this pair. Got it. Thank you, Mary. And that's UV gray. Perfect. Thank you so much. Did I miss anybody else that was a backup bidder on that one, Paula? I think I just saw Mary and Sherry that time around. Okay. Now I have the keychains. My chat has, oh, Becky, they were, well, the ones that were not claimed would, well, they're not that. The last claimed price was 17, I believe. And I have a yellow, well, the blue, I have two blues, and I have one yellow crackle. And yeah, they were at 18 when they were claimed. My chat is totally frozen. That's crazy. Might come back in. Cindy is before Becky. What did I miss? Like I said, okay, I see it. My chat was frozen, so all right. I see Cindy B, and you wanted the blue with gray. Got it. And then Becky, let me know. I had one gray left and one yellow crackle left. Blue and gray. Okay, I thought Cindy, yeah. Cindy said I will take a blue with gray. So that's what I have. Okay, and then Becky, you'll take these two. Got it. Perfect. Becky. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. I have keychains, and I have two sets, which is an earring and a necklace, and then I have another earring thing. And that will be the end, I think, of the choices for tonight. So let me get it sorted super fast here. That was the earrings. Here's the keychain sign. They started at 12 at my show. Also, I'll start them at 10 here. Or we could just do a quick clean for 10, honestly. I have, unless there's, well, that's too hard. When more than one person did it, it's just easier to start them as a starting bid of 10. These are the, they're like, what's the word? It's a yellow, it's a Burmese glass, and it glows yellow. It has that iridized finish, and it glows yellow. So they're the big shooter marbles, and they are 1 inch. And that's the blue. I'll just go one color at a time. We'll make it less complicated. It'll be easier to figure out. So I have 3 of those available. I think we got that. Okay, there we go. So they're the Burmese style glass, which is that yellow, which goes to kind of a blush pink occasionally, or different pinks. But they are iridized, so it has that shiny finish to them. And I have 3 of them available. I went to find all the rest of my earring findings today, and they are hiding from me somewhere. It was frustrating. I had them at Springfield. That's why I had to go to the store and see if I could find a few things to finish off some of those other earrings the other day. So, I mean, this for today. All right. We're going to go with the UV Burmese keychain. I see Sherry at 16. Carol was at 15. I guess I'm at the bottom. No slurping. The chain with the chain and the keychain, it makes it just about 4 inches long. That's a big, heavy duty keychain on that end. And then these can pop out. So if you do have other shooters that you want to change out, you can. They pop in and out of the findings. We got Carol at 17. I have, let's see, did they go well? Well, they're similar color, but I have a couple other choices as well. But these are the only ones I have in the Burmese right now. So Sherry says 18. And she's out to Sherry. Thank you, Carol. Ooh, I just need a breeze. All right, we can count it down for Sherry. And we'll need to know whether you want 1, 2, or 3 of this one. Sorry, I'm looking down. I'm trying to make sure, check out the chat. Times 1. Sherry takes 1. Perfect. Carol, do you want 1 of the Burmese? I have 2 available. Actually, sure. Do you want 1 or 2, Carol? 1, please. And you know, if we're all in at the same price and I have the same, if I have enough for it to go around to everyone, I'm going to leave it at the 10 because unless you wanted all 3 of them, that's what I guess that's a hard thing to know. But I'm going to leave it at 10 for both of you. Depending on how many you want, how many I have, I'd rather be able to give you both, everybody what they want. Then there's no reason for me to charge you 18 each and I have an extra one. That's just silliness. So Becky's going to take the last one. Okay. Perfect. Got it. All right. So same way on these. I have 4 of this one available. It is like a pale yellow glass shooter, but they all glow into that bright yellow or uranium kind of color. So I have 4 available, starts at $10. If I have more than 4 people that want one, then we'll make it an offer up. How's that? They are just a shiny finish. Oops, I'm looking at them. I'm like, oh, they all glow so nicely. Got to get them closer for you guys to see it. There we go. Got it. Sherry would like one. We're going to go with UV yellow keychain. Paula. Sherry. Unless you want more than one, Sherry. Keychain. I gotta get all the words on there. Hi, Caitlin. How are you, honey? Good to see you. Okay. Anybody else? I have 2 spoken for at 10. Sherry wants one. Perfect. Right? Carol, do you need more than one? Or you just like the Burmese? This is the yellow shiny. That's right. Paul is like going down the list. Oh, she had practice tonight. Yes. Hi, Kristen. How are you doing tonight? It is hot here in Colorado. Bet you it is warm up by you too. So these are the last 3 I have in this way. I have the swirl, turquoise swirl with the like the dots, like so it looks like a outer space kind of that glow. I have the yellow with the red dot that glows yellow. And I have the yellow with the blue dot that glows yellow. These would all be a $10 start as well, but I only have one of each of them. So see, these 2 are the same as this. They just have a red or a yellow dot on the outside. So if you want, same deal. If it works out that everybody gets what they want, I will leave it at the $10, the original where we started at. Otherwise, I should have probably done them one at a time so that there wasn't I don't know. I'm fine with you guys getting them at $10 a piece. That's not a problem. This one is the only one I have of this one. Now, I will, so we have Mary and Sherry in. If y'all want to give up your poker hand and let us know which one you're looking at, we can decide if we want to continue with an offer up or just claim which color you want. Mary's interested in the turquoise, which would be this one. Which one are you interested in, Sherry? The red dot, the blue dot, or the turquoise swirl? The blue dot. Okay. I think that way everybody gets what they want, as long as we're all talking the same language. Mary wants the turquoise swirl. Sherry wants the blue dot. And Becky wants the red dot. All right. Perfect. Red dot was for Becky. Blue dot was for Sherry. And the turquoise swirl was for Mary. Thank you. I think that worked out great. Wonderful, everybody. blue dot, blue dot, red dot. Okay, everybody's stuck to the right one now. Perfect. Okay, I have 2 necklace sets. They were a $20 start at the show, so I can start them at, let's see. I can start them at 15 here. They are both different. The first one is, here's the earrings. They're like a clear marble with the UV frit all on the outside. So I'll try and get that. You can see how they glow. You can see the clear, the black light's going through them. And then the necklace is the shooter, the large size with the UV glow frit on the outside. And it's clear in the middle. Kind of reminds me of the moon a little bit. So, and these are the ones that charge up. You can kind of see how this one's still glowing a little bit. Let's see if I can get them to go here. So I'll do this one first, and then we'll do the other one. And you can kind of see how they still hold that charge. It's kind of like the out in the sunlight, and then it glows afterwards. These remind me very much more of the space and outer space or moon or asteroids or whatever you want to call them. And I have this on a yellow cord, which is like, what was it? It's not like silk. It's more of like a faux leather kind of look cord. They're still glowing. All right, we're counting that down for Sherry. UV set. Perfect. Thank you, Sherry. And the other set I have is the spiral. Oops, it fell out of the thing. So the smaller earrings are the spiral. It's the clear cobalt spiral with the UV flex throughout. And then the necklace is the large shooter size with the cobalt spiral and the UV flex throughout as well. And it is on a blue cord, kind of like a cobalt. Matches the marble pretty well, actually. That's a $15 start. Get that back here. I don't know if these charge, because the big one was starting to, yeah, you can kind of see how it looks still kind of green in the screen. They charge up a little bit as well. All right, we got Paula in at 15 on the set. If anybody else wants to be in? Otherwise, I'll start writing it down. And I will get a countdown in there in just a second. UV blue swirl set. All right. Going once. Going twice. And I'm not seeing anything else pop up in the chat up there. You're sold to Paula. I spelled it wrong. Sorry. They're right next to each other, those silly vowels. There we go. Got it. Cool. Okay, this is going to be the last thing of the night. We're right at 10:15. We're right about how long I usually go anyway, so that's pretty cool. Hi, Baba Wally. Good to see you. Thank you. Appreciate it. And my last choice, I have to let me see if I can get these to come out right without spilling them everywhere. Okay. I made up these sets. They are, all right. You get 6 different color peewee marbles, pairs, and 1 set of the earrings. Come out. One set's got to come out that's not falling off. So you get 1 pair like this that's in the earring. These are the peewee size. So they are 3/8 inch across. They're the little itty bitties. And then it coordinates with a test tube of 5 other pairs that you can switch out your colors in your earrings. I have a whole bunch of these available, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 25 available. These were $12 a set at the show, so $10 here for you guys. So you get 1 tube and 1 pair, and then they pop out just like all the other ones. You can just pop out. If I do it right now, it'll fly somewhere. And then I will give you a coordinating test tube full of all the other ones. They're like cat's eye is what the majority of the peewees are. So there's like a clear with white, clear with yellow, clear with blue, clear with red. There's a blue with white, the yellow with red, the green and yellow, and a white with blue. So it's kind of a variety, and each tube kind of just has the different colors. So you get different combinations. No, none of the peewees glow, unfortunately. I looked and looked and looked, and I couldn't find any. So, Mary, how many? They're going to be $10 a piece. Click claim. How many sets would you like? And it's going to be a variety, so it'll be a random pick. You get 6 different colors. So I'm going to put Mary down as who I see first. I'm going to get that name dedicated to memory after tonight. So I got Mary says ×2. Thank you. So here, I'll hold one of these up with that. I got Mary down. Thank you. Sherry, how many sets would you like? Like I said, I have 25 available, and they're all different ones. Yep, we're still here. Sherry says 2, test tube. Thank you. That's what I will put. I'll put test tube BB marble earring set. That's how they'll come up on the invoice. Thank you, Sherry. Bonnie, how many sets would you like? I see you in at 10. I see Baba Wally wants 1 set. Thank you. Got it. Whoops. Get some more lead out. There we go. Back up to the top of the list. Okay, I'm going to double check. I was waiting on, I got Sherry. And I see Paula has 1 set. Yep. I can spell so good tonight. Bonnie's 1 set. Got it. Okay. All right. I have Mary for 2 sets, Sherry for 2 sets, Paula for 1, Baba Wally for 1, and Bonnie for 1. I believe is what I see with everybody there. Got it. Sherry, Paula, Becky. Nope, they don't glow. So I didn't get Becky. I didn't put you down for any. Becky, are you interested in any sets? Let me know, because these do not glow, unfortunately. But I have gotten a variety of all the different peewee colors I could possibly find for them. So, all right. I think I got everybody for those. Mary says 2. Sherry 2. Baba Wally 1. Paula 1. Bonnie 1. Perfect. Becky's going to pass. Awesome. Well, Kristen, I'm glad you made it back to say goodnight at least. So thank you, everyone. That was fun to do all the littles with fun new blown glass and different shapes and stuff like that. And I'm glad that I had the marbles to be able to show everybody too. I will be looking for my long lost jewelry bag, and I'm pretty sure there are a few other marbles left in there. So maybe we will be able to do some more of the marble jewelry later on too. Mom's getting one? All right, Ma. Yep, there's more than enough. I have 25 available. I know, the peewees are fun. Do you want some with blues? All right, I'll find you some with blues, Mom. Probably Mom's the only one that gets away with being able to ask which one she wants to tonight. So, and thank you so much, Kristen, for stepping in and modding tonight. You did a great job. Thank you, Paula, as always. So sorry I missed you the other night. We're going to be traveling starting Saturday, but I will be doing live sales on my normal Tuesdays, which means Stephen is on next Tuesday. So I will be somewhere. We'll see how far Becky has gotten in her travels and see what I can find along the way. I will bring some backup stuff just in case, but we will only have been, well, we've been out a couple days. So maybe I'll have found some treasures on the way. So, and I appreciate your purchases all tonight so much. And if you haven't sent me information, just remember to send it to me there at the email. And I'm so glad some new people were able to come in and hang out with us tonight. So I appreciate all of you. This is so much fun to do. I wouldn't be here if it weren't fun and I didn't enjoy it. I love being able to find things to bring to you guys that are unusual and unique, and sure makes for a fun night for me. So I'll get to see some of you in person soon. So have a great night, everybody, and I'll see you next week. Good night.